here we are at the Brooklands Outer Speedway for the something race of the season of the truck series here. I forgot what number we're on. Anyway, yeah, we're here at this track. Came here last season with the Cup Series. It's quite something. Right now we just have some happy hour going on, which we don't usually allow them to do. But we're having it happen now. Because why not? Oh. A lot of guys out on track right now, just riding around. Let's go ahead and get you to the race. Alright, and let's get into your starting lineup. On the pole today is Draco Malfunction in the 4 with Bowser Koopa on the outside. Row 2 is Jetstream Sam and Dio Brando. Row 3, Johnny Silverhand and Samus Aran. Row 4, Luke Skywalker and Tracer. Row 5, Tony Stark and Frederick Fazbear. Row 6, Natsuki Muramoto and Wario. Row 7, Skips and Greg Crude. Row 8, Barry B. Benson and Walter White. Row 9, Eric Cartman and Toad. Row 11, Tifa Lockhart and Mr. Clean. Row 11, Gru and SpongeBob SquarePants. Row 12, Goku and Curious George. Row 13, Shaggy Rogers and Leon Kennedy. Row 14, Zelda Hyrule and Mike Wazowski. Row 15, Harry Pooper and Pepsi Man. And then rounding out the field is Aerith Gainsborough and Sayori Fujioka. We got a total of 39 laps today. But as you saw there, Wario, after that incident that he had last week, he's changed. He's changed quite a bit. We'll see what he can do with his new body. But we have running out of time is what's happening here. We don't have a whole lot of races left before the playoffs begin. And not entirely. I mean, it seems like we have a clear set of drivers that have really just set themselves ahead of everybody else. Dio especially. He's been up here at the front almost every race. He's got like a 400-point cushion to the or not 400, sorry, almost 300-point cushion back to the cutoff line for the playoffs. The other person, Johnny Silverhand, also up front quite often. He's got almost a 200-point cushion. Everyone else is 150 or below. But no, so we only have two whole races before the playoffs begin. This one and Bathurst next week. Or not next week. Couple weeks out, I should say. Not next week. I think there's a couple of races in between here. Nope. Never mind. Bathurst is next week. My apologies. But yeah, really, some of the drivers, Gru as well. Gru has been on a crushing. He always seems to finish in the top 10. Mr. Clean's doing really great. Grug, decent. He's been up and down throughout the season. But there's just some drivers that have really just set themselves in front of everybody else. And it's time to find out what they can do today. Is it just me? No, everything looks fine. For a second, it looked like everything was a little blurry. Alright. And remember, at the end of the season, it's the top 10 drivers that will be advancing to the Cup Series. And they'll be
Drivers, stop your engines.
Alright, forget what I was going to say. You just heard the command to fire these engines up. So now as the field's going to begin rolling around this high bank track. This camera is awesome, John. Really glad you picked that one. Because here we go. The field begins to get up onto this progressive banked track. As you can see, it's a little flatter on the bottom compared to the top. I say a little. As these 32 trucks roll around, the cup race will be tomorrow, and they'll probably reach higher speeds, but for now, we got these guys out here. The whole field here. Now, this isn't exactly an oval, as you've seen. They come through this large sweeping first turn, and then head onto the flat back straightaway where there is a right-hand turn on the backstretch. Just a very, wow, just a very quick turn. You see there, rumble strips and all. And then it's right back onto the high banks. The lights on the pace truck are off, as they usually are, unless there's a caution. I'm saying some bullshit. Anyway, as you see the helicopter flying over the field, making their way through that final turn. Pace truck's going to turn off here any second. And we're going to see if these guys can make it to the end of the race. I doubt they will. Pace truck's off. Draco malfunction. Bowser Koopa on the front row. And here they come. Green flags in the air. We're racing at Brooklands Outer Speedway. Lap 1 complete, and Draco's got himself a bit of a lead for the moment as Jetstream Sam and the 19 truck trying to reel him back in. Bowser's dropped back to third, and mostly single file, but then you got some two wide action right here between Barry B. Benson and Tracer there. Now Wario and the 88 truck starting to get a draft train here at the front. We continue looking along here. Right out back right now is Curious George in that 15 truck. Awesome camera work here. Really good there. There we go. They all come flying off that banked curve. Now, because of the banking, I wouldn't be surprised if the banking and the wall the wall is more straight up, so it's less of an impact. Like, the banking isn't a perfect 90 degree with the track. So if they go up and hit that wall, it's going to act more like a ramp than a wall. Now, it will still act like a wall, but every once in a while you'll get someone who will somehow ramp their truck. Maybe. We saw it last season in the Cup Series. I don't know if they'll be able to do it today, but hopefully they don't. Draco Malfunction leads another lap onto lap 4. Jetstream Sam in second, Bowser Koopa in third, Luke Skywalker's in fourth, Johnny Silverhand in fifth. Sixth place is Tony Stark, Natsuki's in seventh, Skips is in eighth, Dio in ninth, and then Barry B. Benson rounding out your top 10 for the moment. Wario in 11th. That's Tracer in 12th. Tifa Lockhart in 13th. 14th is Samus Aran. 15th, Eric Cartman. 16th, Grug Crude. 17th is Frederick Fazbear. 18th, Toad. 19th, Walter White. 20th is Shaggy Rogers. 21st is Gru. 22nd, Harry Pooper. 23rd, Goku. 24th, SpongeBob SquarePants. 25th, Sayori. 26th is Mr. Clean. 27th, Mike Wazowski. 28th, Pepsi Man. 29th is Leon Kennedy. 30th is going to be Curious George. 31st, Aerith Gainsborough. And then rounding out the field for the moment is Zelda Hyrule. A little bit of moving here and there, but it looks like we're just in a single file train. A little bit of action happening up at the front here, as it looks like Jetstream Sam's going to try and make a move on that 4 truck. Not going to get there. 5 truck breakaway here. Forming a bit of a gap from 5th back to 6th. This is incredible camera. A little bit of pack racing going on back here. But that top 5 has really separated themselves. Ooh, you saw Luke there get a little swirly behind the 97 truck. Had to go a little higher, and that's going to allow Johnny Silverhand to get by. No caution yet. Jetstream Sam is not letting that 4 truck get away. Draco came close at Watkins Glen to winning, and then threw it all away. Will he be able to hold on today, or will it come down to someone else? First they have to get by that 4 though, and he's led every lap so far, that being only 6 of them. So we're on lap 7. Bowser looks a little high, trying to see if he can get a run off the corner. Not going to work that well, since they're basically full throttle the whole time, except for right here. They'll let off a little bit. The top 5, almost 5 seconds ahead of Tony Stark there in 6th. Everybody else seems to be holding it together in a group. A little more of a breakaway between 9th and 10th. I had to think about who they were for a moment. As you see up ahead there, looks like Johnny and Luke Skywalker are falling off a little bit. As these 3 continue to try and make it 3 wide off the corner. They've done it every time. Jetstream Sam running a higher line than the 4 truck, and Bowser running a higher line than the 97. Oh, and they're going to make it 3 wide now. And then Draco's going to get back clear. Here comes the 40. Look at Luke Skywalker round the top. Had a big run. Gonna have to back off corner exit. Left Johnny Silverhand in the dust. We'll see if that 99 can catch back up. Luke Skywalker up to third now, getting by that 97. Halfway bonus today is on lap number 19. So that's in a little over 10 laps time. We see the 15 here at the back. A little bit of battling going on back here. Leon Kennedy currently out back. Single file throughout the whole field now. Grug's going to get on the outside of Toad. The 3 and the 42 going at it right here. Tony Stark still that 6th place car. It's dropping even farther back from the leaders. Currently 6 seconds, or almost 6 seconds back. Probably is by now. Bowser's going to drop back to 5th as Johnny Silverhand gets by. The top 3 continue to be the same. Draco Malfunction, Jetstream Sam, and Luke Skywalker as we are on to lap number 11. Luke's going to look on the outside of the 19. Here comes the 40. Running a higher line through the first couple, I guess you could say turns 1 and 2. And then into turn number 3, which is that right-hander on the back straightaway. Luke Skywalker backing off. Not going to try and get by that 19 for the moment. Still Draco Malfunction out front. Eric Cartman in the 66 making a move around the outside of Freddy Fazbear there. But he's running a lower line now. Is he going to get clear of the 16? Yes, he will. Dio Brando making his way up into the 6th spot now. Or sorry, no, Skips is in 6th. He's by himself. The top 5 continue to be the same. Luke Skywalker actually made his way up into 2nd, though, getting by that 19. It's amazing just how far away they are from the rest of them. Yeah, these 5 have really just pulled away. You see, here they come off the corner, making their way onto lap 13, and we're gonna see the second group come around any second now. Here they come. That's just how much of a lead they have. You'd think this group would be quicker than the first 5, but I think with all the battling that they're doing, they're not able to hold as much speed. Because the top 5 seem to be just draft training each other. Wow. Hello? Incredible. Alright. Good job, camera crew. Luke Skywalker in the 40 on a charge. Had a terrible start to the season, finishing dead last in, I believe, the first 3 races, if not the first 2. Trying to see what he can do. If he can pull off a win today, it'll be something of short of a miracle. Still has to get by the 4. Draco Malfunction has led every lap so far. 10 seconds separate the top 5 from the rest of the field. Here comes the 40. Draco's going to look on the inside into turn 3. Sorry, Luke looking on the inside of Draco. My bad. Not going to get there, though. Luke Skywalker is really struggling to get by that 4 truck because Draco Malfunction is just so good. I don't know what he's doing differently, but he gapped them big time through the middle of that banked curve. Looking back through the rest of the field here. Here's our second group. Starting to get in line here. Led by Skips. They have closed in. The 30 truck and the 45 are back beneath 10 seconds back. So this group running single file has closed back in, but I don't know how much longer that'll last. Greg Crude currently the leader of the third group. And then we have one more group on track. And that's the last 4 trucks on track. So currently 4 groups on track. You have the lead 5. The next group of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trucks? 9? 9. 9 trucks. Then you have that big group back there. And then you have the last 5. What happened to Harry? The 51 truck looked really slow. It was just 4 trucks. I'm not sure where that 51 came from, but he dropped back to this group. Draco Malfunction still out front. Here comes Luke Skywalker looking to the inside this time. That might work for him. No. Draco Malfunction still out front. As we enter lap 17, we've gone caution-free so far. And it is back down to 10 seconds once again, because I believe that group started fighting with each other. Up to 11 now. So unless the caution comes out, it's really up to these 5 to settle who's going to win this race. Here comes Luke, looking again. He's going to get it this time. Jetstream Sam almost got by too. But Luke Skywalker, new leader here at Brooklands. That 40 truck is quick. After getting by the 4, he's already gone. Huge lead for the 40. They're going to reel him back in here very shortly, I'm pretty sure. But still, that's a big lead. On lap 18, next lap will be the halfway point. As here comes Draco Malfunction back up top to try and get by. Help from Jetstream Sam. Not gonna get there. See how far back that second group is now. Wow. Alright, lap 19. Whoever leads this lap will get the halfway bonus. As you see, Jetstream Sam is dropping back. Getting passed by Johnny Silverhand there. Draco Malfunction looking for a run around the top side to get to the outside of the 40. Here he comes. Here comes the 4 truck. Back to the inside. No, Draco's going to keep him clear. They're starting to battle up here. Draco tried to get by to get that halfway bonus, but it looks like it's going to go to the 40 of Luke Skywalker. Out of turn 5. Luke Skywalker is going to get those 5 bonus points. And it looks like, might be wrong, that second group is closed in just ever so slightly. Maybe a little bit. Theo Brando currently leads that group. Here's group 3, led by the 3. Huge group. They're really racing back here. Watching them come off turn 2 here. This is where the big pack is for the moment. Ooh, we had a spin. Wario's off the track. I think there was someone else there as well. Caution is out. And Draco took the lead. Man, we're going to have to take a look at what happened. Alright, so we're going to watch this pass for the lead really quick. Luke Skywalker on the lower line. Draco Malfunction up top with Johnny Silverhand and everybody. They just freight trained him on the outside. Easily gonna get by as Luke Skywalker drops all the way back down to 4th. And then here's your reason for caution. Wario's gonna get run over by Samus, and there goes Natsuki as well off the track. Big hit for the 10, big hit for the 88. Natsuki's day might be done. Wario trying to get back rolling. Here's another look here. Wario backed off and just got ran over by the Samus Aran there. One last look here on board with Natsuki. Nowhere she could have gone. Riding on board Tifa Lockhart here. We'll be back with the restart. Problems under caution. Pepsi Man ran into the back of Zelda, who was going slow, and it's just going to get turned around. Welcome back to Brooklands. 3 trucks out of the race. That's going to be Natsuki, Pepsi Man, and the 88 of Wario. Pepsi Man obviously involved in that random crash that happened while everyone was trying to slow down. Nothing he could have really done different there. Just didn't have time to react. But pace trucks turning in. It's going to be Johnny Silverhand and Draco Malfunction on the front row. We're going to go green with 15 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. Heading down into turn number 1 here. Jetstream Sam in the 19 lost a couple positions. Further back in the field now. Not sure if he'll be able to get those back. Currently about 7th. Not in the top 5. I was going to say, we'll see if those same 5 will stretch away again, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen like this. So we go through the right-hander, and that's where what really spreads out the field. Johnny Silverhand out front. That 99 truck has not won a race yet this year. Even though he's second in points. Trying to do it today. 14 laps remaining. Luke Skywalker in the 40. He's trying to get back up there. on the outside, looking to try and get by the 99. Neither truck has help. It's just a battle of attrition right now. Who's got the quicker exit off the corner? Here comes Skips in the 30. Draco in the 4. Into the corner. Contact between the 30 and the 40. Everyone keeps it clean. A lot closer racing this time, as the field's a lot closer together. Helicopter doing sick tricks in the infield, but that's not important. Making their way down the front straightaway. A little bit of a separation at the back there, but other than that, seems like the top 3 have broken away. These 3 were the quickest ones earlier, besides that 19 truck, who has now made its way back up into 4th. Bowser Koopa's dropped back through the field, though. He is not liking where he's at least compared to where he was at the beginning. Whoa! Tony Stark and Greg Crude made a crazy move there. All it takes is one driver to check up in that right-hander and no one else to expect it to cause a incident. That's what happened last time, and we'll see if it can happen again. No wrecks in the banking yet. Johnny Silverhand is gone. Here comes Tifa Lockhart in the 9. Up to 3rd. Tifa Lockhart already has 2 wins this season. She's looking for win number 3. She was injured back at Riki Raceway. Out for at least 1 race. Won at Kansas. Won at Charlotte. Now she's looking to win here. Still pretty low in the standings, but another win will help drastically. She's got to get by several trucks here, including the dominant 3 of the day, the 4, the 99, and the 40. Here comes Luke Skywalker around the outside of the 99. Tifa Lockhart with him. Jetstream Sam, Johnny Silverhand ducks in line behind. There's too many J names in this damn series. Toad is up to 4th. Where did he come from? Toad in 4th. Tifa Lockhart 3rd, Luke Skywalker's in 2nd, and Draco Malfunction maintains that lead, getting it back. But here comes the 40. Luke Skywalker back to the inside, and he's not going to get clear. No breakaways quite yet. Skip's making a huge move around the outside of Eric Cartman there in that corner. This is pack racing now. Only 3 trucks off the pace there, and that's going to be Gru, Freddy Fazbear, and SpongeBob SquarePants. Curious George, Aerith Gainsborough are nowhere to be seen. Draco Malfunction has himself quite a lead here over the rest of the field. They seem to catch up in the oval section, though. Here comes that 40. Wrapping around the top, help from the 9 and the 99. And Luke Skywalker is going to get back by. That camera angle really just sucks. Tifa Lockhart up to 2nd. Johnny Silverhand in 3rd. 10 laps remaining. About to head over to 9 as soon as we get on the front straightaway here. Let's go ahead and run through your field really quick. Luke Skywalker's your leader. Tifa Lockhart in 2nd. Johnny Silverhand in 3rd. 4th place is Draco Malfunction. 5th place is Toad. 6th place, Walter White. 7th place is Jetstream Sam. 8th place, Barry B. Benson. 9th place is going to go to... Who is that? I can't see. Eric Cartman. 10th place, Skips. 11th is Dio Brando. 12th, Tracer. 13th, Mr. Clean. 14th is Bowser Koopa. 15th, Mike Wazowski. 16th is Goku. 17th, Shaggy Rogers. 18th, Harry Pooper. 19th, Samus Aran. 20th is Sayori Fujioka. 21st, Zelda Hyrule. 22nd, Leon Kennedy. 23rd, Tony Stark. 24th, Greg Crude. 25th is Gru. 26th, Frederick Fazbear. 27th, SpongeBob SquarePants. 28th is Curious George. 29th, Aerith Gainsborough. And then 30th is going to be Wario. 31st, Pepsi Man. And 32nd is Natsuki. 8 laps to go now, and Luke Skywalker has driven away. And since I've been running through the field, the order's changed up quite a bit. Toad's up to 3rd, Barry B. Benson's up to 4th, and Eric Cartman's in 5th. Those drivers that were up at the front at the beginning of the race for so long have just fell through the field. Currently, the top 5 that were there earlier are in 1st, 6th, 7th, 11th, and 14th. Here comes Tifa Lockhart in the 9. Oh, and she checked up big time on the outside. Really slowing up there. Tifa Lockhart dropping down the order very quickly. Almost seems like there's a problem with that truck. She's all the way back to 9th now. Make it 10th. Almost, as Jetstream Sam looks like he's going to get by too. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. Here comes Toad in the 42. Eric Cartman's up here as well. The lead group is all bunched up now. Battle for last. Luke Skywalker out front. Toad is in 2nd. Eric Cartman battling Johnny Silverhand for 3rd, and Johnny's going to get it. Here comes that 99 truck coming back. This group is changing rapidly. Look at Barry B. Benson all the way up top. Here they come. Through that right-hander once again. Whoa, Jetstream Sam got really squirrely there. Oh, and the caution's out. We have a caution on track. Someone went off somewhere. I'm not sure who. Caution out. Toad is going to lead them back to the line. And we have 5 laps to go. We might go into overtime. Looks like Tracer might have had a problem. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So we saw Jetstream Sam slow down heading into the corner there. And that was because he ran into the back of the 46 truck of Tracer. And she's going to go for a big slide right into the sand pit, and she's gonna slap that tire barrier pretty hard here. And that's basically gonna end Tracer's day. Show you another look here. Just slight contact, like she didn't know that Jetstream Sam was there. On board Jetstream Sam here. Yeah, it looks like Jetstream Sam didn't really turn in for the corner, and Tracer turned in way too much. But we'll be back with a restart. Back here at Brooklands Outer Speedway, the 84 truck of SpongeBob has retired from the race. I'm not sure what happened to him. Pace truck's in. We're gonna go over the original lap count by 1 lap. It's going to be Toad and Luke Skywalker leading him back to the line. Green flag back in the air here at Brooklands. Who gets the jump heading down in the front straightaway? Who gets the better run? Looks like nobody, even into turn number 1. 2 by 2 throughout the field. Toad on the bottom seems to be getting the advantage for the moment. Here comes Johnny Silverhand as well. Luke Skywalker up top. Johnny Silverhand below, but it's Toad out front by himself for the moment. Here they come into the right-hander. Everyone makes it through okay. Now can anyone get by the 42? Toad out front by a large margin. Here they come off of turn number 5. And we're going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Brooklands Outer Speedway for the 42 truck. Can he hold on, or will anyone be able to get by? Here comes the 99. Looking up high. Had to back off a little bit. No help to end the 99 truck. They make their way through turns 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, onto the back straightaway, which is divided in 2 by turn number 3 here. Last chance. Here they come, turn 4. Toad out front. Johnny Silverhand is in second. Third place is Luke Skywalker. Fourth place, Draco Malfunction. It's not going to be enough. Off of turn number 5. Toad is going to win here at the Brooklands Outer Speedway. Johnny Silverhand comes in second. Luke Skywalker third. Draco Malfunction in fourth. Eric Cartman fifth. Sixth place, Barry B. Benson. Seventh is Dio Brando. Eighth place, Mike Wazowski. Ninth is Mr. Clean. And Walter White is going to round out your top 10. Very thrilling race that we had here today. I'm going to go ahead and add these points up, and I'll be back. Alright, so after adding the points, Dio Brando remains your points leader. He's got a whole 60 points ahead of Johnny Silverhand. In second, Mr. Clean's in third. Fourth place is Gru. Fifth place, Grug Crude. Sixth is Frederick Fazbear. Seventh, Samus Aran. Eighth place, Shaggy Rogers. Ninth place, Toad. And Tony Stark is rounding out the top 10. And then the next 4 down, you have Mike Wazowski in the 11. Walter White... What? Mike Wazowski 11th. Walter White 12th. SpongeBob SquarePants 13th. And Draco Malfunction currently 14th. And we'll go ahead and show you the rest of these guys in just a second. And here are the rest of the points after the Brooklands race. Harry Pooper in 15th, Bowser Koopa 16th, 17th is Zelda Hyrule, 18th Jetstream Sam, 19th Leon Kennedy, Tifa Lockhart is in 20th, 21st Natsuki Muramoto, 22nd is Sayori Fujioka, 23rd Luke Skywalker, 24th is Skips, 25th Barry B. Benson, 26th Wario, 27th Curious George, 28th Eric Gainsborough, 29th Goku, Pepsi Man's in 30th, Tracer in 31st, and Eric Hartman still in 32nd, but he is closing in on Lena there, so might see him gain at least 1 spot. But yeah, next week we have the race in Bathurst, Mount Panorama Cup race tomorrow at the Brooklands Outer Speedway, and yeah, see you then.